Hello class.
Hello class.
Today we're going to learn how to do a
screen
screen capture
in
in
Windows
Windows
without buying
without
any
buying any
specialized or
specialized
expensive software.
We're going to
We're
use
going
the
to use
features built into Windows automatically. We have a website. We're going to look first for a picture that we find appealing or interesting. I decided to look for a picture of Bradley Cooper. So here is a website that has pictures on it. I'm going to select the picture that you can see in the lower right corner here. So I find the page I want and select the picture. Now I'm going to take my left hand, I'm going to hold the control key down with one finger, and if you're using a laptop, also the function key. If you have a desktop, you don't need the function key. And then I'm going to select the print screen key. Did you see anything happen? No, you didn't, did you? That's because the computer worked just like a camera and took a snapshot of what we're looking at on the screen and placed it into an invisible area called the temporary storage bin or buffer. In Windows, it is also called the clipboard. So I have a file now in the buffer represented with the picture of Bradley Cooper. How am I going to get it back? Well, I'm going to have to use the Paint program to get it back. If you're using Windows 8 or 10, you're going to have to find the Paint program using the charms and the search feature. If you're using an older version like Windows 7 or even XP, you would go to the Open Programs button at your lower left corner. This is a Windows 7 screen I'm using here. Click on it, search for all programs, and look for the folder that says Accessories. Opening Accessories, you're going to find the Paint tool and double-click on it. This will open the Paint program. Now I'm going to keep it at half open so you can see that I still have my internet behind it. In order to get the picture back from the buffer, I'm going to select the Paste button on the top screen, and you'll see that it also says Control V on it. I can use either Control V or this button to bring the picture back from the buffer. If you look in the window of Paint, you will see that the entire page has been retrieved. This page is currently floating, so I'm going to move it so that the picture I want is centered, and I'm going to click in the white area outside the picture to solidify the picture into the Paint program. I don't want the whole page, I just want the picture. In order to take just the picture, I'm going to use the Select tool of Paint, which will select part of the page. Click on that, and then I'm going to outline the picture that I want. You can do a rough outline because we can clean it up later, but try to take the upper left-hand corner, left click, and drag your picture frame around the picture, trying to get as much of it as possible. When you let go, it will have a dotted line around the picture. This may take some effort, and you may want to do it several times till you get a good grip on the picture you want. We're going to go back to the page, and I'm going to have to open it now to get the tool I need. So I have a full screen Paint now. I'm going to select the Copy component, which is Control C, or I can use the keys Control C, to take the image that I have outlined and to put it into a new buffer. Buffers only hold one picture at a time. So now the picture of the whole page is gone and only the selected item is there. I'm going to open a new file in Paint. I'm not going to save my original picture because I don't need it. And now I have a new clean page to work with. But I still have the picture I've selected in the buffer, so I need to paste it in to the new page. And as you can see, it has only brought in the outline section. But there's this funny little white space. When I click off of the picture, you'll see that the dotted lines have disappeared. And now I have white boxes around my picture. To remove the white space, I grab the little area from the lower box and just squeeze toward the picture, removing the white space. This cleans up my picture. If I wanted to add text to the picture, I could use the text tool. So if I have a larger picture and I want to add some words to it, I can use that tool. There are many other features in Paint, and I do suggest that you spend some time looking around, playing with it, drawing some things, and seeing how wonderful this inexpensive tool that's built into Windows can be. So now I have the picture I want, and I'm going to save it. But I'm not going to use save, I'm going to use save as, and you'll see that a bunch of windows have appeared. You have many formats in Windows that you can use, but I strongly suggest using the JPEG picture. This gives you a good quality picture that can be used anywhere on the web. It's small, it can be easily emailed. You can post it to Facebook. It is a best format for any kind of internet work. So you're going to save it as a JPEG and you're going to title it. So in this case, I'm going to title it Bradley. And put it into a folder where I can find it again. That's all there is to this, and now you have a JPEG picture that you can use in a number of features. It can be placed into a Word document. It can be placed into a PowerPoint presentation. It can be placed on the web or on the cloud. So I hope you've enjoyed this brief presentation. I have also posted a PowerPoint that you can read and walk through. So I hope that you find this tool as handy and as useful as I have.